Hi there, Trevor Duke with First Mate Yachts here. Today we're going to talk some more about teak, not with furniture, but with actual decks. We're on a very beautiful 1940 Burger, and let's take a look at the teak deck here. Now this area that we haven't sanded yet, it was oiled last year, but it got a lot of weather, and you can see these little black dots. That's actual dirt, mold, mildew, things getting in the grain of the teak. And it definitely makes the teak darker as a whole. Even though it has kind of a rustic look to it, it's not something that you want to let go. It will get worse. You can see this teak is still brown in color. It's not gray like you'll see on a lot of sailboats or a lot of boats that just leave their teak and never oiled it. The oil's done a great job of preserving the color, and we don't have to sand very deep, but we still do need to refresh this. Over here in this area, there's a dock box here, and this is still not as weathered. It doesn't have as much mold or mildew. It's not getting as much abuse, as much sun under that dock box. So we can see the oil does hold up well. What we do here, we're actually using 80 grit today because this is, we do have a lot we're trying to get out of here. We're using a rigid 6-inch random orbital sander. It's very important to use a random orbital. If you just used a sheet sander, a belt sander, or a normal orbital or oscillating sander, you will leave marks. It's very easy to see the sanding marks once you have oil, once the deck is wet. So it's very important that you use a random orbital, make sure that there's no sanding marks. I'm going to show you here. This is obviously what it's going to look like after we sand it. I'm going to show you the process. We also use our shop vac hooked up here. That keeps the dust out of our sander, makes sanding go quicker, makes the sandpaper last longer. Why don't you take a look how we do this. I'm going to go back and forth, not going to hold it in one spot, don't want the sander to dig in. Let's watch how we do this. It's really just that easy. For the purpose of demonstration, I did short strokes, but if you do longer strokes and you stay with the grain, you minimize the chances of seeing sanding marks. As you can see, we have fresh teak here. Because we used 80 grit, that's a pretty low grit. We obviously can't oil on top, but you'd be able to see every little swirl mark from our low grit sandpaper. So we're going to come back over, finish this maybe 120, maybe hit it with 150 or 180 after that, so we have a nice smooth surface with just really flat, no imperfections. Slap some oil on that. Maybe we'll bring you a video of that. Thanks a lot. Trevor Duke with First Mate.